So what are two Singapore stocks that are in my watch list whereby we can potentially still see more upside? And in my system, the 1GT system, one good trend, we did have a couple of bullish signals that have came out recently as well. There are no exits, so we'll see how it says. So if you want to know what are these two stocks that you should put in your watch list as well over the next few weeks, make sure you watch this video all the way to the end. Hey guys, Joey here, top tier Myziel, trader in Philip Securities, and in this video I'll be showing you just two stocks, right? These two stocks, and let me just review the names right now. The first stock will be this stock called Inksync, right? Inksync, and the second one will be this stock called Sembcorp Industry, alright? So we quickly dive into the system that I have, 1GT system, talk about the framework, some of the systems or bullish signals that I have, alright? And of course we had a couple of exits, but then new bullish signals came out again, so we'll see where we are. So we'll dive into the system before I dive into the chart itself to see where we are right now and what are some of the potential levels that we can probably think about, getting in or positioning ourselves to ride further upside, right? So if you don't know what these two stocks are, in terms of the levels and all that, make sure you watch this video all the way to the end because I think you're going to like what I got for you. So the first stock I share with you will be this company called Inksync, right? One of those stocks in the real estate development industry, alright? And this is a system right here, I call it the 1GT, one good trend system, whereby we had a couple of bullish entry and even exit signals. So it kind of like alerts us to counters like this and also guides us on entry and exit, right? So this is Gmixing right here. You can see that this is like the trend bar is pretty much green in color, so pretty firm uptrend. It was like consolidating pretty much in like April, May, June 2022, but then somewhere around like June, the mid of June, we started to see some actions, right? So we had kind of bullish signals coming. I kind of like covered this company on my Facebook Live videos as well. I think we did a couple of Facebook Live whereby we reviewed this stock, and it was somewhere around like June 13th, 14th of June whereby we saw it breaking some of those levels like the 45 cents, 50 cents based on this bullish signal. So the push up, we got an exit, and we got a new bullish signal on the 12th of July, went up, got an exit, and most recently right here, so this is on the 8th of August, right? 8th of August, just before National Day, right? We got this bullish signal that came out, right? So there's still no movements yet, but it's the fact that we have this new bullish that have came out. It's still consolidating, but we do see certain actions. That's where we can potentially see more upside. So let's dive into the chart to see what it says and where could we potentially time our entry, or what is the range right now that we could potentially think about getting in to ride further upside. Alright, Gmixing right here trading about 0.63. So as I mentioned, we have a couple of bullish signals that came out since May, June. So the push up, you can see we broke some of those resistance level right here. This was around that 50 cents, 52 cents level. We kind of broke it and then started to see a bit more upside. Just push up, got to exit, a new bullish signal, and went up from like about 50 cents to about 63 cents right now, right? So over the past, I would say 1-2 weeks, we have seen a little bit of resistance, a bit of profit taking around this level, and this level is none other than the 65 cents level. Look at this right here. This is 65 cents level. So a couple of selling as it came down, went up, came back down again, and we are still consolidating right below the 65 cents resistance level, right? Which is good. It's healthy actually, right? You want to see some consolidation as it moves up. We don't want to just go up and up too fast because that can be really dangerous. So if it consolidates, we find a bit of support, that could actually be a good opportunity to kind of time our entry again, right? So what is the support level whereby buyers are starting to come back over the past 2 to 3 weeks? Let me just draw it for you. I think this is the level right here, around that 60 cents. Let me just draw it right now. So this is the 60 cents mark whereby we have seen a bit of a rebounds from 1 time, 2 times rebound. All right, and yeah, so this is pretty much the range 60 cents to 65 cents. And you can see that this 20 days moving average, this is a short-term 20 days moving average, is still sloping upwards, and prices is still kind of like above it. So it's still looking quite good above this 60 cents support level. So this is the range right here, right, from 60 cents all the way to that 65 cents. So I think if it kind of like hits to that 60 cents level, 61, 62, that could be a good opportunity to kind of like time your entry to get in again, or to catch any rebound back to that 65 cents. That would be kind of like the near-term support to take note of, right? But the key here is this. I think, as I say, we got this new bullish signal that came out on the 8th of August, right, just before National Day, all right, and so far it's still not completely played out yet, all right. We got this bullish signal, we're still waiting for it to play out, and I would say that it would probably play out, right, if you can break this level, and that would be the 65 cents resistance level. You can break this 65, 66, 67, buyers start to come out and take away the entire selling. All right, I think that's where we could potentially see more upside all the way to maybe like 70 to 75 cents. That could be kind of like the upside, and that's where that bullish signal that I've shown you guys just now can potentially start to play out further. All right, that's where targets can be revised higher. So right now we got this bullish signal. There are still no exits yet, so we'll see how it consolidates. If you can break the 65 cents right here, as I mentioned, that can be a good thing. All right, that is where we can potentially see more upside. Right? So this is the first stock I share with you, and this stock is called Inksync. Okay, let's move on to the second stock I share with you, and this stock is none other than Sembcorp Industries. So I've covered this stock in a few of my videos over the past few months. Really strong uptrending stock, whereby we saw a little bit of profit taking, some consolidation, but overall the uptrend still looked quite intact. So a couple of bullish entry and even exit signals, I would say, since like last year. Look at this, this was somewhere around December last year. Got a bullish signal, started to push up, got an exit as it consolidates slightly higher. A couple of exits, and then new bullish signal came out, and then you can see right here was a bit of consolidation as we've got some bearish signal consolidate, and this is where we are right now. So recently on the 21st of June, this is right here. All right, we got this new bullish signal started to push up, got an exit, and over the past week itself, we got this new bullish signal that came out as well right here. This is on the 5th of August as well, 5th of August, which is pretty much last Friday. So last Friday got a new bullish signal as he attempted to break the $3.10 level. I'll show you that level in a bit, and that's kind of like a resistance level to watch. And we got this bullish signal, and after that you see that we kind of broke the $3.10 resistance, which kind of like, show that buyers are kind of like serious to kind of take it higher, right? So this is it, right? We got this bullish signal right here. 5th of August, there are no exits yet, right? We'll see how it plays out, but let me just dive back into the chart to see where we are right now for Sembcorp Industry, right? So this is where we are right now, about $3.21. So we got this bullish signal, as I mentioned, 5th of August right here, as we kind of like attempted to break the $3.10 mark. So $3.10 is one of those key resistance level whereby we have traded below. Let me just show you what I mean. You can see that we kind of like near it, we swing up. Okay, let me just show you here. So we kind of like swing up, down, up, right? Near 310, came back down, near 310, came back down. So consolidate, we swing up, and we started to consolidate in this range. So we consolidate, just above the $2.90. You can see we started to consolidate here by 3 weeks, and eventually we kind of broke this 310. So see, 310 would become like a resistance turn support level, and right now if we can actually hold above this level, we could actually see more upside. So I'm just going to draw these targets right here. I think from 310 all the way to maybe about 330 to 340, that could become like the next upside targets that we can project. So pretty much an all-time high. Maybe there's nothing to project, to look at in the past, but how we can do it would be kind of like to look at the most recent consolidation phase. So we kind of like consolidated, look at this right here, from like about 280 to 310. So this can kind of be like shifted up here to kind of gauge the next upside, right, based on the next resistance, whereby selling can actually come back again. So I think 330 to 340, that's where some selling can come back again, right? If we can break those levels, I think this bullish signal right here will continue to play out, and we'll see when an exit signal will come out in the next few weeks, or maybe next 1 or 2 months. Alright, so this is the stock Sembcorp Industry, the second stock I'd like to share with you, whereby we got this bullish signal, a couple of bullish entry and exit over the past few months. Really strong uptrend, even though we saw some profit taking in the short term, but overall each time it comes back down to certain support levels which are still holding well, buyers are coming up to bargain hard and starts to rebound back up again. So this is one of those stocks whereby you can put in your watch list to potentially ride more upside and to ride the uptrend further. Alright, so yes guys, these are pretty much the two Singapore stocks that I share with you, and that would be Inksync and Sembcorp Industry. So we're gonna like dive into the system that have the 1GT system, one good trend, whereby we had a couple of new bullish entry signals. So there are still no exits. So before that, we dive into the charts, and then we saw like some of the potential upside targets that we can hit to, and as long as we stay above those support levels that I talk about, it still looks quite good in terms of the uptrend, right? And that's where you can also think about positioning yourself in these stocks. Alright, so I hope you like this video, and you want to find out a bit more on my 1GT system, on the entire framework behind the system. What you can do is to attend one of those free web classes that we're still running. Alright, go ahead and click on the link around this video, or attend one of those free web classes whereby we'll kind of like dive into the system that I have, the whole entire framework, where you can time out entry and even exit, and I'm sure it will benefit you, right? So go ahead to click on the link around this video and find out a bit more, right? And I look forward to seeing you in one of those web classes where I can learn a little bit more. So Joey here, thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below what's your biggest takeaway, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.